44 degrees. This phone here is my 212-470-9494 phone, the one that's used for Trump@gmail.com, the one I'm showing a picture of. This is being recorded by me, Richard Hobbs, on my phone, 212-470-9154. And it is my phone that I use for my personal calls. Getting, I should live out in the woods and out in the wilderness. I don't think they should live in a building. I'm a humane person. But I've had to catch hundreds of mice since the day I moved into this apartment, because this apartment's been loaded with mice, because the mismanagement of the building, the Emas properties people, and the people who are running that, and as far as I know, well, I'll show you 18. Lieutenant 70. And he's basing this on a document here that says it's hard to do this. It's hard to do this because of this on August 16th, 2018 to me, and then Michael Linker, the attorney, started dealing with it. But then, since then, he's refused to accept this case because he thinks that I have I don't know why. You have to ask him. We need to subpoena him and ask him why he won't take the case. But I want you to note that her complaint is based on a document, oh dear, that she received on 6/13/2018, or her company received. It was mailed to Emas Properties Incorporated, 12 Oakland Avenue, Harrison, New York, 10528-3709. Now, this says three things in it. It says that three things it's produced by Patrick Lasco, Senior Housing Inspector, which is why I want to subpoena him, because this document is his, he needs to, apparently I'm not able to bring a document to the court, but apparently the landlord is, this document, and the court can make all its decisions based on this document. But I want to question this Mr. Lasco, and because I think that either what's going on is dishonest on the part of the building inspecting department, or it's gross negligence, or it's incompetence or failure to the ability to do their job. And this is what they're saying. On April 19th, 2018, this letter came out on the 6th of the 13th of June, April, May, June. 2 months later, this letter was sent to Emas Properties. And it says here that the apartment 6, Richard Hobbs, kitchen area accumulation of storage boxes and debris, several items being stored on top of stove. Use of a hot plate with storage items next to hot plate, fire hazard. Sink, no access from storage. I don't understand what that means. Do you understand what that means? Sink, no access from storage. All right. Entire apartment full of storage and debris from floor to ceiling in every room, fire hazard. Entire apartment needs to be cleaned. Reinspection, May 10, 2018. Now, I don't understand. If this letter came out on June 13th from that office to Emas property? And what happened to the reinspection of May 10th? Where is any evidence of him having reinspected this place on May 10th? Please take notice that the aforementioned conditions violate the Yonkers Fire and Building Code 56-78 and the New York State Uniform Fire Prevention and Building Code. Now, I want to subpoena from I want those codes subpoenaed. I want them. I want to be able to read them and see what they are. And then it says here 9-9.y.c.r.r-1153 1A removal or repair any building or part of a building or other structure which is a danger to life or in safety as a result of structural instability shall be demolished or made safe. Now, I'm sorry, I apologize. I'm a layperson. I'm not a professional person. If there's a fire hazard in my apartment, I'm concerned about it. I'm more concerned about it than the building inspector, the fire, anyone. I don't want to be in a building or in an apartment that's a fire hazard. But the word fire hazard, to me as a layperson, does it have a different meaning than what is being implied here. What's being implied here is that I'm doing something in this apartment that's going to cause a fire. And when this issue was presented to the judge, when we had the hearing that set this trial up, that's going to be held on the 19th of November, the judge let the Emas Properties lawyer say, there's a fire hazard in this apartment. There's 37 apartments that are in danger because of this fire hazard, implying to the judge that there was something in this apartment that was going to cause a fire, not implying to the judge that... Hello? Hello? It's not going too good. The job that I had set up for today, they just can't put on. Yeah. Yeah, my brother just went home. Listen, I know Miguel was supposed to come and help you out. I'm trying to make another like $60. If I can put that together, then I don't know if you're actually able to. That's what I'm asking. Well, yesterday I paid you and Michael money that you were going to finish the job, and he was going to come here today and finish the job. Now, I am going to get evicted because the stuff isn't moved into store. Are you going to come help me do it? Or am I going to have to pay double again the money to do it? I'm not with him at the moment. I'm not sure. He said he was coming by today, right? Well, he said he would, but all right. So now what are we going to do? So he and you want to come and get paid again, another $110 to come help me fix the apartment. Is that what you just want now? Because you didn't do it yesterday and finished. My apologies for that. I wasn't sure what was going on with. But let me ask you, where am I supposed to get this money from? Where? How am I supposed to have it to pay you? $56 yesterday, didn't I? And I gave him $56. But the job isn't done. Now I have to continue renting the U-Haul. I got to get this stuff into storage. Will you and him come here and get the stuff into storage? Help me get the apartment so that it's not a fire hazard, according to the government. Can you do that? I was giving you a call for. I understand the situation. Well, can you come here today and help me? I can definitely help you out. I was just like, if you'd be able to help me out with like, if you
you were able to spare it, I didn't want to put it on you to say for sure that you had it.
Well, what happened to the $56 you got yesterday?
I still have it on anything right now.
So,
I was
yeah.
hoping that this job would cover the rest of it for me to put on the bills. Again, if it's not something that you can do, like I understand.
Well, will you come here today and help me get this stuff into storage the way it's supposed to be?
Let me see how long it would take for me to. If I'm in Westchester County right now, I'm on my way back from the job.
Well, get on a train and come here, and let's get this stuff together. And this is everybody's rolling me. Everybody. I paid him $95 last week to do the job, and he only helped me until 6 o'clock. And I had to return the vehicle. Now I had to re-rent the vehicle again. I'm not saying you're wrong, but everybody's rolling me. Everybody here and help me and get the place fixed. Then I'll help you pay your bills and pay all your bills. But I get $250 a month is what I have to spend for my needs. And I'm going to give $250 to you and Mike and pay for this van truck. Now, where am I supposed to get the rest of the money from? If you come here and help me and the job isn't done, it's not done. Please come and help me get it done, and then I'll pay you whatever money in the world you want to take from me. But everybody's putting everyone else first and me last. And so now I don't have a lawyer because I think you do understand. So come here and help me get this job finished. And then I'll pay you whatever you want. But I don't know how much more money I have that I can pay you with.
I understand.
All right, well, good. Will you come here?
Yeah.
Good.
I'll do that as soon as possible.
And he wants to come here and leave at 3, and he's not here yet. But he swore to God he would be here, but he's not here. And I don't know why. And I try to put you first. I don't try to put me first. Didn't I help you to try to get where you needed to go in time yesterday?
Yes, and I greatly appreciate that. And I'll help you out.
Well, please.
I wasn't sure.
Because there's not a lot left that has to be done, but it has to be right so I can take pictures of it and get people here to look at it so that on the 5th, the Monday, the 19th of November, I can have witnesses to tell the judge that it's not a way that they're saying it is. All right, please come here and I'll do my best to try and help you with whatever I can help you with. Okay?
All right.
Please, you how to cut all your bills in half for the rest of your life if you help me. Okay?
All right.
I love you, Light, and I appreciate you because you seem like you are a real Christian.
I appreciate you as well.
Oh.
Yeah, you did me a great favor yesterday, and I wasn't able to deliver on what you asked for. But I'll put it in now and make sure that we get everything.
Please. Thank you.
Yeah, I got to get back to the school training.
I gave you $6 so you'd have enough money to get home and come back here.
Yeah,
I guarantee you I will give you money to get home and back until I have enough money to pay you whatever you need to meet your bills. If you help me not get evicted and lose my Section 8. Well, I am worried about it because you need to have it.
Usually talk my way on and off the train.
Well, you have the money. I gave it to you yesterday. Use it to pay for the transportation and come. Or if you can talk your way on and off the train, great. But don't do anything that's against the law because then they'll arrest you.
Oh, yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
But I can't, like, that money I have to keep aside to make sure that I can put something on.
Yeah, all right. Well, I'll help you. If you come and help me get this done, I will help you. And I will make sure that you have all that you need as far as I'm capable to do it as a person in a wheelchair who can barely walk. All right?
It's it's not even about that. I'll put forth the work because I owe it to you.
Well, thank you. And I owe you money, but I'll give it to you. I'm not trying to get you to work for free either.
I understand.
All right. Come here and help me today. If we're done by 1 o'clock, then I don't have to pay an extra $50 for another van for another day. If we're not, help me get this job done. Okay?
All right.
All right. Thank you. You're a very intelligent Christian man, it seems to me, and I appreciate it. And both you and Michael seem to know Jesus sincerely, but let's fix this whole situation, okay?
All right.
I spent 45 years as a minister helping people like you get their life in order, like you, because you don't want to use drugs, you don't want to do bad things, you want to do Christian things. Well, I couldn't find people to help most of the time. They wanted to use drugs, they wanted to use pot, they wanted to smoke cigarettes, and there's no way I can help anybody that way because I only have $300-400 a month to live on, a year to live on. So, but I live on it and I survive, and I can show you how to. All right?
Right.
Please come and help me. Let me finish talking to you so I can finish my other work.
All right.
Thank you.
Like I'm already on a bus. As soon as I get off, I have to get on the train.
Good. Come here. And I had to park the van in the U-Haul across the street. So now I had to leave the key with them. I got to get the key from them. So come as soon as you can. All right.
Okay.
And if Miguel's coming or not, I don't know. But if the two of you are here, this will be easy. If one of you are here, this will be easy. But I've got to finish this job and make this place look the way that I now understand they're requiring it to look. I didn't understand it until Tuesday. Okay? All right. Thank you, my light spikes. And I'll hang up. You go ahead and hang up and I'll continue. All right? I love you. In Jesus. All right. Thank you. So I don't know if that was all recorded or not. I hope it was. I'm continuing to show that there's something either very emotional about the building department and Patrick Losco Sr., or there's something going on here that the President Trump calls a swamp in Washington. Well, apparently there's something going on in Yonkers. If it is, it's either a swamp and I'm in the midst of it. Instead of helping me, and this document was filed on September 27, 2018, and I didn't see this document, nor did I see this letter, nor which from the O'Donnell, which was dated September 26th. This is the paper on which this petition is filed. This is the paper supporting it. And this is the document O'Connor signed. And she says here, garbage and boxes to pile up in the apartment, and has hoarded personal belongings in the apartment to the extent of create a fire hazard, and has done so since at least June 2018, when a notification from the city of Yonkers Department of Housing Building issued a notice that the conditions inside the apartment violate the Yonkers Fire Building Code 56-7 New York State Uniform Fire Prevention Building Code 9-NY.C.R.R-1153.1A. See attached. And these are nuisances and substantial violations of your lease and illegal conditions and New York State and Yonkers law pursuant to ETPA regulations 20 section 2504A through E. And it's signed by Eleanor C. O'Donnell, property manager. And a copy of this letter was sent to the Housing and Community Renewal, 75 South Broadway, White Plains, New York, and also Municipal Housing Authority for the City of Yonkers, 1111 Central Park Avenue, Yonkers, New York, 10710. But I want you to notice that this was not given to me until after September 27th in person, according to this account. And it was mailed, this letter from the city, to Emas Properties and 17 Oakland Avenue, any physical address for Emas Properties Incorporated. I have for them that I'm aware of, and no physical address. And this letter was sent by, I don't know who, because it just shows this part, to them. It doesn't show any copy of it having been sent to me. There's no evidence here of any information ever being given to me personally until after September 27th, 2018, except the previous attempts to evict me from this property, all of which came as a result of me trying to get people together in this building to do something to get the building management to do what they're supposed to do in the right ways. Because it's obvious to people here, that the problem is caused by Emas Properties management mismanaging this building, breaking the law, and violating the codes. The fire hazard in my apartment, if there was a fire hazard, wasn't something that was going to cause a fire. But not having heat here in this building when it's cold outside, like there's no heat today, the phone says, my phone says, over to the bathroom, which I have complete access to. I'm able to get into it and out of it. And the radiator in the bathroom is a pipe. Now there's heat, but I made a video. I can't touch the pipe now. It burns me. There's heat. It's 7:44. But you can see on YouTube, on my other channel, an hour ago, less than an hour ago, there was no heat. And there's been no heat all night. The heat, the landlord, the building management is committing fraud, or they're violating the law, and the city of Yonkers offers no way for anyone to come from the city of Yonkers and be a witness to the fact that there's no heat here from 12 midnight till 6 a.m. in the morning, or 7 a.m., depending depending upon when the whims of the management decide there should and shouldn't be heat. And what happens is, in every apartment in this building where there's poor people, they either have to use a space heater to heat the building, like this space heater. I have a space heater here, but it's not attached. I don't use it. I'm not allowed to use it. Why? Because I am intelligent and I know that it's dangerous to use a space heater. And also because 2 firemen were in this apartment, and they told me that was fire hazard. And I understood what they meant. They meant that having that kind of thing providing heat is likely to cause a fire. And I'm saying that everybody in this building